Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Ultimate. Yeah, I forgot what I was playing for a second. Feed the Beast Ultimate multiplayer server. And today we are going to be using this gift that Hoffy gave us. It's an arboretum and a logger. Gave us some hummus as well, and we're gonna put it down here, right where that little dirt guy is. We're gonna set him there. And hopefully, if we set him there, he will chop this tree down because I didn't want to chop it down because it's one of those big ones where the logs are everywhere. So I thought I'd just let the logger take care of it. Yeah, I chopped down blue, these blue trees. Quick, silverwood. I think that's what they're called, silverwood. Didn't get a sapling. I've never gotten a sapling from one yet on my own. I know Hoffy got two one time off of one tree, I think. So that's unlucky. We're gonna stick them right here. And what we want to do is we want to automate it, hopefully, so that the logs it's bringing in. This is what we're going to for like the phase one. The logs it brings in are going to go into a coke furnace, turn it into charcoal, and when you put it in a coke furnace, it produces creosote oil, a quarter of a bucket each log. So then we're going to use that creosote oil as a fuel source to power the logger and the arboretum. You can see it gives 3000 EU, 80 per tick in a semi-fluid generator, so we're hopefully going to have a couple of those set up, and then I guess we'll probably power them with electric engines and some redstone pipes. I think that will be easiest, but I think right now I'm going to get 4 coke ovens set up, and I'm probably going to put it all underneath the area that's around the hummus, just so that it's all hidden. Have everything under there. Put the ovens under there and the generators, so that everything's hidden nicely. So I need to go and get a bunch of sand, and I'm not sure where the closest desert biome is. I think there's one by Hoffy, but I don't actually think that I have sand unless there's some hiding somewhere. And I don't think that there is, so that's step number 1 for me now. And then I will also need a bunch of clay, which I think I have some clay. Cool, I do have 2 stacks. Let's cook them up. Let's cook those guys here. Boom, boom. Awesome, that'll go. And that's all I'm gonna need for the coke oven. Let's take a look at this semi-fluid generator for a second. I think some of the generator recipes changed. Hopefully this one didn't. Looks like it did. We need to use the plates and this reinforced glass, or the hardened glass. I think reinforced is easier, advanced alloy with glass, rather than obsidian dust and lead in an induction smelter, which I do not have yet. Yeah, so we'll go with the reinforced glass, and then a generator, which is the same recipe. Awesome. 2 circuits, and we'll use refined iron plates, I guess. Awesome, and then we'll need electric engines. Let's just check those recipes, because I do know that some of the engine recipes, not the engine, but the generator recipes changed. That's the same. Awesome. I think, let's just take a look here. I know in B00's latest episode, I think it was his latest Feed the Beast, to make a windmill. Yeah, this new block, the assembly machine, generator with 4 carbon plates, makes a windmill. Takes 51,000 EU just to make one windmill, and I don't know if these guys still generate what they did like months ago, which is very, very low, so that is a damn expensive thing. Let's just see what else this thing does. Assembly machine, advanced circuits, advanced circuit parts, standard circuit plate. Is that the only way to make that? No, it's not. I wonder if this is cheaper. assembly machine. You get 2 of them. You need 2 to make 1, so that does save on resources, but you do use 3000 EU. Electrium and silicon, seriously? That's expensive. 2 electriums. Geez, that's way more expensive. Silicon plates are still from silicon cells, which is from redstone. Yikes, recipes are crazy. Anyway, is there sand here? No. No, I do need sand. I have none sand. Yes. And then I'm hoping maybe later in time to make a quarry, stick it out in an ocean somewhere so you don't notice the hole. That's the main reason I don't use quarries, is because they cause such an ugly thing on the landscape. But I hope that there's an excess of charcoal from this, or maybe even an excess of creosote oil, and if not, there will be an excess of saplings, which we can turn into biomass, I believe, first, and then we can refine that into biofuel. Hoffy left the game, never came back. Weird. Yeah, so we can use biofuel to power a quarry maybe in the future. If we don't reset this map, we've not talked about it yet. Not sure, but we'll play until we have to, I guess. So with that, I'm gonna go look for some sand. I will be back in a bit. Alright guys, bit of a technical difficulty here. In between my last pause and now, I did a little building and recording, but that was a day after, and I had recorded, not recorded, I had unplugged my headset, and it didn't recognize it when I plugged it back in, so the audio was all screwy, so I'm just going to quickly go over what I did here. We got this going here. I didn't talk about this piping, but this is just the conductive pipe. This gold is gold pipe and redstone, and then this is wooden pipe and redstone, and you need the wooden pipe in order to get energy from an engine, and this only transport engine energy. You can't hook this up to like a MFE or anything. So that powers this. And these guys were going. I think it's dead now actually, but so I did build this, and I recessed these coke ovens, and I got a little bit going here. Some charcoal that we're going to use for now. You can't turn charcoal into coal coke. You can only turn coal into coal coke. So that's why we're doing it like this. Should fire up. Still a little bit of lag. Not sure why that is. My internet must be a little slow. We do got lots of creosote now. Cool. And I did make this. This is the semi-fluid generator, and I showed how it worked before, but I'll show again. Hoffy had given me some creosote cans, or creosote capsules, I guess you'd call them. You just pop them in here, and this has an internal capacity of 10,000, I guess. In the thing here it says EU storage of 1 million, and I'm not sure what that means because this doesn't seem to store any EU. So I'm not sure. It does have an internal storage, and we do have sand flying out of here because I don't have it piped up properly. So, but this is working. Let's see if I can stack more in there. No, just 16. But we will take this now. Cool, so that's instant. That's awesome. Come on now. Yeah, that guy that just joined, I guess Hoffy invited him on the server, and I went to go say hi to him, and I accidentally killed him with my power tool. I snuck up behind him, and I was hiding on a block behind him, and I was looking at him, and then I was going to shift to my sword and like block, which is kind of like a friendly greeting, but instead I went like this, and when you hold shift and you scroll, it switches the weapon and the workbench. So I flipped around and landed on the weapon, and then I went like this. I right-clicked like I was going to block with my sword, and I destroyed him. It was all fun, though. He wasn't too mad. Didn't see that Hoffy said something here. Just working on tree farm. Yeah, so then what I said before when I was recording, God, this sand is going to be annoying. Um, I'm not sure if I can pump a liquid directly into here or not, if I have to put it into capsules first. That's not a big deal. I think if I put a regular item pipe underneath here, it will keep going, but I may also have to fill a Zycraft tank. I'm not sure if I will, though. Not sure yet. We'll just see how quickly the creosote. Hopefully we can get it so that the creosote is used up faster than it produces, so that we have constant, so that this MFE is at least always full. I guess that might be hard to balance out. Oh well. And then we'll have charcoal excess. Hopefully we can use the charcoal to power a quarry somewhere. We can just transport that with ender chests. That's the easiest. Although not the funnest, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna make some waterproof pipes, get some redstone engines. I'm gonna test that out, just see if that works. I will be back in a bit. Alright guys, here comes some creosote testing. See if it goes in there. We got none. We got some. Awesome. That is good news. So, this produces, let me just see here. I think it produces a quarter point, or not a quarter, I guess it wouldn't be a quarter, it would be, well, it would be 250 volume units, whatever they are, here. 250, and it seems to burn through that pretty quick. I'm thinking one of these might do for like five coke ovens. I'm not sure, but what I want to do is get Arctic gates on here instead of redstone engines, just to save on lag. I think that saves on lag, I'm not sure, because this happens so slowly. So we will I'm gonna work on that. Because I don't have a assembly table or, yeah, Enderman. Looting. I guess I don't really need to loot them anymore, do I? Man, this lag, I don't know what is up with it. Weird. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go make some lasers. I hope the recipe is the same. Let's just check that right now. Make sure that lasers are the same. Not a mining laser. Okay, good. And then assembly table. Make sure that is the same. That, I think that's the same. I'm not sure about the diamond gear. Let's also check. Arctic. Yes, that is the same. Okay. So everything looks okay. I'm gonna need to make some diamond pipes for this stuff here also. And then we'll work on automating it so that it sorts the logs into these guys here. And saplings go back in, and then the excess, hopefully we can turn into biofuel. But I will be back in a bit. Alright guys, here we are again at the tree farm. I've got this piped up for now, just like this. It's not automated. That it's not taking the logs to the coke ovens yet. But the ovens, I've got an idea of pretty much how I want it to be. I'm hoping that I can get enough sand and clay to fill up all these spots. So there's 8 on the bottom, there'll be 8 on the top, there'll be 16 coke ovens. That's 26 per less 3 makes it 13 times 26 is 260 plus 78. No, that doesn't seem like 260 plus 78, 338. Is that right? Something like that. 338 uh, brick coke oven bricks, which is 5 times for the sand and 4 times for the clay. So that makes it like like 1,500 clay and about 1,000. No, about 1,200. 1,200 clay and 1,500 sand, which is that's a lot. So I'll have to get working on that, but this guy definitely keeps up with 3. I think, stupid things. I think that it should have no problem with 8. I'm not sure how many. I don't know if it'll go to 16, but 3 is definitely no problem. It's so slow. And then we'll have to do something with the charcoal, but I've got a 3 space in between, so I'm hoping to put a wooden pipe down here and then the engine here. And then there'll definitely be room to walk around, and if we need to put another set of pipes for the charcoal, we definitely will have the room. But this is working for now. We are going to have to do something with the logs. I'm not even sure if 16 coke ovens can keep up with the log output at full capacity here. We might have to do something else. I don't even think that 3 engines is necessary. We could maybe get away with 2. But let's take some of this creosote that Hoffy gave us. Let's fill this up here. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the episode here. Maybe next episode I'll have a few more coke ovens. We're going to need more iron pipe, a lot more of this cobblestone waterproof pipe. But I do have a stockpile of cactus that should last a while, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. I think the hardest thing is going to be getting 1,500 sand and... Oh, my jetpack's out. Well, that's awesome. Stuck on the bottom of a hole. Oh well. Yeah, so that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe for new videos fairly often. I think at least weekly I'm on right now. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next episode.